So just because it was such an important thing in the conference, there was a lot of talk about this thing 90-90-90. So for anyone who's not familiar with what that means, these are the targets that the United Nations are setting for every country. It's about, in each country, 90% of people who have HIV knowing their status, 90% of people who know their status being on treatment, and 90% of people on treatment being virally suppressed, having an undetectable viral load. So there is a lot of progress around the world. At the top line there, you can see that across the world, it's 70, 77, 82. And that's even in some of the, well, the hardest hit part of the world, Eastern and Southern Africa. You can see really impressive figures. And UNAIDS, the United Nations Agency's analysis of this is basically because there's political commitment in these countries. And if you look at Western and Central Africa, where frankly there's much less political commitment, the results are really poor. I mean, they're saying that money is important, but having political leadership in each country is as important as well. And you can also see that, I've put the line on there for Western Europe, so you can see where we are. And obviously, there are less resources in Eastern Europe and Central Asia, but there's also a lot less political leadership there as well. And perhaps the biggest research about 90-90-90 at the study comes from Swaziland. So Swaziland is one of the worst hit countries in terms of HIV. It's a country in Southern Africa, quite a small population, very rural, but 1/3 of people living with HIV. And this is really probably one of the first time that we can see that the whole theory behind 90-90-90, the theory that you get people tested and you get people onto treatment, that this actually really makes a difference in practice.